I chose Klingon because it demonstrates how linguistic invention can shape culture, fandom, and identity. Its delicate structured yet alien design makes it valuable for understanding creativity and functionality. Along with this, it's also the fastest growing and most popular conlang in the world, which makes it suitable for this assignment. Klingon was constructed as a language for the American movie franchise Star Trek. It belongs to the science fiction genre, which follows the adventure of starship USS Enterprise as they explored the galaxy. It originally started with a television series in 1966 created by Gene Roddenberry. It has spawned 11 television series and 14 feature films as of late 2025. It is commended for its optimistic vision of the future, social commentary, and lasting cultural influence. Over decades, its popularity has only increased, and since then, it has expanded to other forms of media such as novels, comics, games, and movies, etc. Klingon was first chosen by Gene Roddenberry in 1967 and comes from the name of the Lieutenant Wilbur Klingon, an LAPD officer who served with him. In the fictional universe, the word is composed of the Klingon words Kling, a district on the planet Honos, and Nang, meaning inhabitant. Actor James Doohan and producer John Powell created the very few first and sounds for Star Trek, after which the linguist Mark Okrand developed the language. He has also published a Klingon dictionary as well as the work Klingon for Galactic Traveler, which expands on the language. The purpose of this language was artistic representation. The use of a constructed language, such as Klingon, provides artistic freedom required to depict an alien civilization. It added the quality of realism as it was specifically constructed to sound alien. It was meant to match the aggressive and warrior like characters portrayed on the screen, and therefore, by extension, aided the process of world building and piqued the interest of its audience. The popularization of Star Trek led to a cult-like following for the franchise and the language. The fans of this franchise refer to themselves as Trekkers or Trekkies. It is a language that can be recognized by over 20,000 people, translated by 2,000 people, and understood and spoken by 200 people. Learning Klingon makes you a part of a small international community of enthusiasts which refer to themselves as Klingonists. The culture surrounding Klingon is to the extent that it is a language that can be learned over Duolingo. Several books such as Hamlet's Epics of Gilgamesh, The Art of War, etc. have also been translated into Klingon. The creation of Klingon Language Institute has facilitated its popularization. The language has been included as an interface option in software and online services such as Google Search Interface. These are only some facts that represent the popular culture surrounding the movie and the franchise. Klingon script is written using a variant of the Latin alphabet. It possesses a strict case sensitivity. The uppercase and lowercase forms often represent completely different sounds, not merely stylistic differences as in most human languages. This Latin-based orthography is preferred for practical reasons, but Klingon has its own fictional scripts in Star Trek media. The 5 cardinal vowels are usually written in uppercase. Consonants and multigraphs are written both in uppercase and lowercase forms. There are 21 consonants notable for their retroflex, uvular, and harsh sounds, chosen to sound alien and guttural. The invention is unusual in lacking velar plosives, featuring an aspirated voiceless plosive and also a voiced retroflex plosive. Some consonants that are common in human languages are missing, for example, k or g. Klingon's vowel inventory is simple and evenly spread as well. Diphthongs occur when these vowels combine with either W or Y, forming groups like A, U, Li. Many sounds originate from the back of the throat, such as uvulars and retroflexes, which are rare in most natural human languages. Klingon is an agglutinative language, meaning its words are formed by combining a base morpheme, which is the smallest unit of meaning, with an ordered string of affixes, especially suffixes, and each of these carry a distinct grammatical or semantic information. Verbs take prefixes for subject-object marking up to 9 ordered suffix slots with consistent meanings for tense, aspect, mood, negation, and mood. Nouns receive plural, possessive, and case suffixes, each in a fixed order with transparent meaning. Each morpheme is retained as a distinct unit, so complex expressions are always analyzable and irregular forms are nearly absent. This structure ensures Klingon word building is regular, logical, and semantically clear. Klingon grammar is centered on a rare object-verb-subject agreement, reversing the typical English subject-verb-object agreement. Sentences start with the object followed by the verb and lastly by the subject, reflecting the alien nature of the language. It is nominative, accusative, and agglutinative, extensively using affixes. Verbs take prefixes to mark the subject and object, up to 9 ordered suffix categories, each representing something different, with a special class of movable irregular suffixes for emphasis. Nouns inflect for plurality, possession, and case with fixed suffix orders. Questions form by adding suffixes rather than changing the word order, maintaining syntactic consistency. The grammar is highly regular but allows intentional rule breaking, known as babah. Klingon vocabulary reflects its warrior and alien nature, emphasizing harsh guttural sounds and concise monosyllabic roots. Nouns fall into the class based on animacy, taking distinct plural suffixes like may or pure. Some of the key words are related to honor, courage, and warrior. The vocabulary's sound patterns follow consonant-heavy syllables, distinct from most human languages. Affixation expands meaning systematically, supporting rich morphological structure. Everyday phrases include nakhune, which means what do you want, as a greeting, mashka, which means well done, and kapla, which means success. This vocabulary design supports Klingon's expressive, culturally specific linguistic identity. The Klingon language, which is designed by the linguist Okran, models natural language by incorporating phonological and grammatical influences from Native American and Southeast Asian languages, though mostly not by explicit design. Okran intentionally chose features uncommon in human languages, particularly dissimilar to English, to give Klingon an alien feel. This includes its highly asymmetric consonant inventory with retroflex and uvular consonants and its rare object-verb-subject-word order. These atypical features create a unique linguistic system that still follows natural language principles like phoneme, contrast, morphology, and syntax, making Klingon simultaneously alien and plausible as a language. Klingon is suitable for symbolic representation because of its designed phonological and morphological distinctiveness. Its inventory of infrequent consonants creates sounds in natural languages, aids in embodying an alien identity through harsh, clipped phonology. The language's strict and transparent agglutinative morphology allows complex meanings to be encoded by attaching ordered prefixes and suffixes to roots, supporting clear semantic representation. Its case-sensitive Latin script orthography distinguishes phonemes symbolically, such as lowercase q versus uppercase q. The rare object-verb-subject syntax adds to its uniqueness. These systematic rule-based features makes Klingon a highly organized symbolic system, ideal for linguistic and cultural representation. Klingon language succeeds in fulfilling its function by intricately shaping the Star Trek universe's culture and narrative depth. Designed by Mark Okrand to sound alien yet follow consistent linguistic rules, Klingon's harsh guttural phonology and rare object-verb-subject-word order create a unique cognitive estrangement that immerses audiences. Its agglutinative morphology and systematic affixation convey complex meanings efficiently, mirroring the warrior ethos of Klingon culture. Beyond fiction, Klingon fosters real-world community engagement through fandom, literature, and language learning platforms, exemplifying how constructed languages can build identity, empathy, and cultural connection while serving artistic and storytelling purposes.